waiting on. So let's just give you a quick moment. Turn on the light right quick so we have a little bit more light, and we can get going. So first of all, thank you all for joining, for all your hosts, joining your host party. My name is Stephen Brock, and I am the Tupperware guy. And I am coming to you from outside Nashville, Tennessee. And I come to show you guys a little bit about our stack cooker. Now, our stack cooker is one of Tupperware's most popular things that we sell, along with our supersonic chopper. If you've never seen our stack cooker, we're going to show it to you really quick. And that is, so if you can see, our stack cooker is green. And we actually have, it comes in different colors every year. We do use it. This color happens to be my favorite because it is a teal color. And I actually love this. So I know that it's a wonderful color to have in your kitchen. So I am going to just do one quick thing. I'm going to put you guys a little higher so you can see what I'm doing as I cook, okay? Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. So thank you again. Like I said, we're going to talk about our stack cooker. Our stack cooker is a 5-piece cooker made by Tupperware. It is a patented piece of technology, and we actually utilize this in a lot of our cooking. This is one of the easiest and quickest way to make a fast, quick dinner. So with our stack cooker, it comes in a, like I said, teal green. It comes with about 5 pieces with it, okay? You have your lid, okay? We have a cone that comes with it. Tell you about that more in a minute. We also have a strainer colander. We have a smaller bowl, and we have our large bowl. Now, earlier, I actually had the ability to go in and I made a cake in our stack cooker. This is a wonderful thing to use for having to do a quick, fast midnight snack. So what I done was I sprayed my pan. I sprayed this. Now, this is nonstick, but I always, with a cake, I don't know why, I go ahead and add another little bit of layer of nonstick just for cakes only. Then I actually put my cone in this, and I put my cake mix in this, and I put it in the microwave for 9 minutes, okay? For 9 minutes. In 9 minutes, I took it out, inverted it, and I had a wonderful bundt cake, okay? So I have one of those for you to show you. I actually have it in our cake carrier that's here that we have from Tupperware. This is one of my favorite things also that Tupperware has, and that is because of the fact that this can be used as a cake carrier, and it can also be used as a serving tray. So I'm going to put this down. I'm going to show you. We'll pull the lid off of the cake carrier. We're going to set it over here, and we're going to show you. Now, this cake was so good that you can see it's a bundt cake. You can see it's completely cooked. And wipe my finger off because I got in the cake there. But this is a bundt cake. We cooked this in the microwave for 9 minutes, exactly 9 minutes. Okay. And after 9 minutes, we let it cool down and we put in just an average can frosting. Now you can do this. One little tip and trick on this, you can take this cake and make it even more. You could put some fresh lemon on this. You could grate some lemon on it, make it more. You can actually add lemon juice in addition to water to the recipe to make it even more lemony. Or you put lemon curd. So I'm a big fan of lemon. It was so good, we took a piece of it before I could actually get it to you guys on camera. So again, we can do that in our stack cooker. Now, just an FYI, this is our bottom of our cake plate. A lot of people don't know this, but with our cake plate, you can flip it over and you use this for different things, for a charcuterie board or for a snack. You can use it for organizing snacks and use that. So everything with Tupperware has multiple uses in the world of cooking. So I'm gonna put this back here and I'll put my lid back on that. And we're going to show you just really quickly, how would you do that in the microwave? So again, set my cake back over here. We'll put it right here where everybody can see it. And I want to tell you just my process of how I done this quick. You say, how did you do it in 9 minutes? Well, first of all, I had my supersonic chopper, the extra one that I bought that has the 2 pieces. I'm going to take the lid off of it. Now, if you saw me earlier, the Supersonic chopper comes with a blade, which is a very sharp blade with a guard on it. And it comes also with a paddle, okay? A paddle to that we can use for whipping, etc. So what I would do is I would put this in here, okay? And we'll put my paddle in here, and I'm going to show you that I'm using a brand of cake mix. And one of the things I want to tell you really quick and tip, if you're doing a cake in this, by the way, is a 5-cup container, so we can hold a full cake mix. I am using a name brand cake mix, as you can see here. And it's a super delicious strawberry cake with pudding in the mix. And what this does, this actually calls for a cup of water, 3 eggs, and half a cup of oil. So what you do is you're going to put all your liquids in the bottom of this first, okay? You're going to put your liquids in. You're going to give it a good mix of, maybe 2 or 3 pulls. So what I'll do is I would act as if I put my cake mix in this, and I'm going to give it just a few pulls, 3 pulls, and I've just mixed up all the liquids, okay? So we do our liquids in the Sonic Chopper first. Then we just add in our cake mix. We pour the powder in this, 3 or 4 more pulls. We've got our cake mixed up. Then I would take it and I would actually add it to our stack cooker, which I have here. I would just make sure I put my cone in first. It has a rubber seal on the bottom of it. You put your cone in here and you put your cake mix around it, mix it in, put it in the microwave for 9 minutes. And in 9 minutes, you have a super moist, delicious cake. I let mine cool for maybe about 10 or 15 minutes, and then I ice it. Now, a little tip and trick about making a cake in this, that with the icing that I always use most of the time, is I take my icing and I put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And sometimes I just poke holes in the cake and I drizzle the icing all over top of the cake, let it drip down into the cake and inside the cake. Or you can frost it straight out like I did. So again, a quick way to make a midnight stack cooker. Wonderful, wonderful things. Okay. So again, by the joy of microwave, I went ahead and I've made one. So let me talk about what else I'm going to do with a stack cooker. So again, as I was saying earlier, our stack cooker is a wonderful tool to cook a quick meal in. So tonight, I'm going to show you really quick how to make a dinner chicken and rice. Okay, so how many of y'all like chicken and rice? I know I do. Okay, so we're going to do chicken and rice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my rice in the bottom of my container. So I am going to go ahead and show you that Tupperware has a wonderful set of measuring cups. What makes these so special is they are a 1 cup and there's a 2 cup. You don't have to worry about the entire looking at the lines on it. This is 1 cup and this is 2 cups. Now for my family, since we are not a huge family, I usually do a cup or I do 2 cups. But for purposes tonight, I'm going to show you that you can get this for 2. I'm going to use 2 cups of rice. So I'm going to take my rice, I'm going to open it up. It's a brand new box. And I'm actually going to, in this particular recipe, I'm using instant rice. You can use long grain rice. It works just the same. And another tip when you're making rice, I don't know if a lot of people use this or not, but we actually use chicken broth in your rice instead of the water. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to give this a quick. We'll get it going if I can get the box going. We're going to fill this up to 2 cups. Actually, I'm probably going to take mine up to maybe more like 1.5 cups in this. So what I do is I'll go to 1 cup, which I know I'm at 1 cup now, and I'm going to go on up to a 1/2 cup, so that we don't cook a humongous amount of rice. Actually, let's go ahead and go to 2. So we're going to go to 2 cups of rice. Okay, I've got my 2 cups. So remember, this is a 2-cup measuring cup from Tupperware. I've put in some instant rice. Again, I'm in my stack cooker. I did not spray it for this situation. Remember, you only spray it when you're baking a cake. So my stack cooker, I've taken the bottom bowl, which is a large bowl. It's a 2-quart bowl. And I'm going ahead. I'm going to put my rice in here. Okay, just pour the rice in. Okay, so now I've got my rice in. What do you need? What goes with rice? Like I said, we need some chicken broth, or we can use water. Okay. In this situation, I've done 2 cups of rice. So, and with instant rice, you do 2 cups of water. So I'm just going to take our 2 cups here. I'm going to fill it up with a little water. I'm going to take my bowl with the rice. I'm just going to pour my water in. Okay. Now this is my rice. This is the bottom layer of my meal. So we've got our rice. We're going to set that to the side. Okay. We're going to set it aside, and we're going to move on to our chicken. Now, as you saw earlier, I said that this stack cooker has the big bowl. It has a small bowl. A small bowl, and it has a colander bowl in it. Now, what I'm going to do is instead of putting my chicken in this bowl, I'm going to put my chicken in this. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take some chicken, and we're going to show you how to make chicken in this, and we're also going to show you how to make it in another way. And the reason I want to do that is because our family eats a lot of chicken and rice. So we're doing chicken and rice and black beans for those of you who are coming on late. So I'm going to take my chicken. We're going to set this container down for just a second. I'm going to grab a pack of chicken tenders that we got from the store. I am going to just go ahead and open these up. If I can do it with my finger. Due to these technology issues, we actually had a little bit. So I'm going to take our chicken breasts. Okay, I'm going to lay them in our stack cooker. Now I want to get as many as I can get as many as I want. But a little tip I've learned is always put your chicken breast out on the outside, making like a sundial face with your chicken. So I'm going to spread this on here, and we'll just put all my chicken on here, and we're going to take just a second here, put them all in here. And what I don't finish here, I'm going to finish in our Micro Pro grill. Now, our Micro Pro grill is wonderful because we can use that to cook chicken really fast in the microwave also. So in this situation, I'm going to go ahead and just leave a few of these aside. I'm going to wash my hands because I've handled chicken. We do not want to make sure. We want to make sure that when we're dealing with chicken, that we wash our hands and we wash them good because we don't want salmonella posing and going across other things. Okay, so I've got my chicken. I got my rice. Now, what I'm going to do next is I like to season my chicken. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use our large spice shakers from Tupperware. I'm going to go ahead and I've got some garlic powder in here. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little garlic on them, just a little garlic across each one of them. And I'm going to put this over my little bowl because I don't want to make sure I don't have this on, because remember, this does have holes in it. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to add a little bit of our pepper. Let me grab the pepper here. I'm using our mini salt shakers, guys. This is really good for we win these a lot of times throughout the year. If you ever get an opportunity to host a party and they have these, make sure you do it. So I'm just putting a little bit of pepper on this to give it a little bit of flavor. Now you can season your chicken breast with whatever you want. Some people use Southwest chickening. It just depends on whatever flavor you want. We do. So I use, like I said, salt and pepper and garlic powder. So next thing I'll do, I'm gonna grab our other large container of our salt, and I'm going to put the salt on our chicken. Okay, we're going to salt it. And we don't, by the way, you don't want to put too much salt on chicken, because one of the things about chicken is when you put a lot of salt on chicken, those of you don't know that, is that it actually brings out the liquid out of the chicken breast. So salt, it draws out liquid of anything. So if you ever notice that, for example, if you're doing fried green tomatoes, which is one of my favorite things to do, you use salt to actually put them on the counter, and you let them set for 10 minutes. And guess what? All of that liquid comes out of those tomatoes. So when you're doing chicken breast, you want to make sure that you don't use too much salt, because you don't want that the liquid too much to pull out and have what we call dry chicken breast. So again, I put salt, I put pepper, and I'm putting, like I said, a little bit of garlic powder. I went ahead and seasoned these. Now you notice that I'm using the one with the holes. I'm using the colander, and this again is part of the stack cooker. Okay, I'm taking this. I'm actually setting this on top of my rice. Yes, you heard me right. I'm putting it on my rice. You're like, wait a second, that chicken's going to drip down in the rice. Yes, it is. The chicken's going to drip down in that rice because it's going to help us to flavor our rice. So I've got my chicken, I've got my rice, and the last thing I want to do is I want to open up a can of black beans. And I'm going to see, let's see, where does my can? Oh, it's back there. So let me, actually, when we're good, this one I can pop on top. So I got a can of black beans. Now, I'm going to, with me, I leave them in their juice a little bit. I pour a little bit of juice off of my black beans. I try not to too much. Now, one of the things I do with black beans to give them a bit of flavor, I don't know if anybody's ever does this or not, but you can do this, is you can add onions into it, okay? So I'm going to take my can of black beans. I'm going to pour them into our third level of our bowl. We're going to just pour those in. We're going to move them around a little bit. I'm and I'm going to put them here in this stack cooker on the third level. But before I do that, I'm going to add my magic to it. The magic that I caught to use for black beans to make them taste even better is to add a little bit of onion powder. So I'm going to walk over here up to my counter, my cabinet, and I'm going to grab some onion powder. And I'm just going to put a little bit, and I did not have that in my big containers. We just got these new. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of onion powder in the black beans, okay? Just sprinkle over top of it. Now, as you can see now, we actually have 3 different items in our dinner. So remember, we're making a complete meal in 20 minutes. So we did our chicken, we did our rice on the bottom. Whoops, got something on me. I should have put my apron on. We did our rice on the bottom. We did with our water. We're putting our chicken above it because we want our chicken, and we seasoned the chicken. We put it in there. We want that to drip down into our rice, so it gives it flavor. And we put our vegetable, our side on the top, which is here we're using black beans. Now, I could go ahead and use this lid and put a dessert, and I apologize for coughing on you. I could put a lid. I could actually do a dessert also. A lot of times in this lid, when you see this meal I do, I actually use, I do poached pears. What I do is I buy some pear halves. I hate pot pears, just an FYI, but I love them this way. I take some pear halves, put them in here, took about half a can of the juice, put in with it, add a little bit of cranberry juice and orange juice and 4 cinnamon sticks broken half. I put it in here and actually cook this upright. But in this situation, we already got our dessert made from earlier. As you can see, we had our lovely cake that we made in our stack cooker. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole meal. I'm going to take it to our microwave. I'm going to take it to the microwave, and I'm going to cook this meal for 20 minutes, okay? 20 minutes, the whole meal, chicken, rice, veggies, all of them are done. So I'm going to set over here. I'm going to take them over so we can put them all in our microwave, keep them on going. Now, you can learn with our microwave, everyone, that microwaves have different levels, okay? Different levels. And so you want to make sure that you have your, use your microwave accordingly. In this situation, I leave it mine at power level 10. Some people tell you to do it power level 7. It's really your choice on how well you cook with your microwave. So I'm doing it on this. I'm just going to do it on power level 10. I'm going to let it cook in the microwave. We're going to let it cook for 20 minutes. We're going to let that go for 20 minutes, and we're going to have a complete meal in 20 minutes. Now, you saw that I still had chicken left, right? So I had a little bit of chicken left, and I'm like, what do I do with that chicken? So what I'm going to show you next is we're going to show you our Micro Pro grill. Let me get that right here. This is our Micro Pro grill that came out from Tupperware for a few years ago. It is our most popular, one of our most popular items, and it is one of the most, probably one of our most expensive items also. And the cool thing about this is, don't look at the price, because if you do a party, you can get this half price. But anyways, what I love about this grill is that if you know, we grill year round, right? And some places can't. There's some people that have apartments that don't have a grill. We have kids that go to college that don't have a grill. And this thing is the best thing that we could ever get. Best thing is, like we say, since sliced cheese, as we say in the South. I use this grill to make hamburgers. I make grilled chicken in it. I make grilled cheese in it. And you're like, wait a second, that's metal. And microwaves are not supposed to have metal. Well, Tupperware has made these plates that you can see here on this. And you can see that we use this regularly. We just use it again. And I just wiped it off. But these plates are actually coated to where microwave will not damage them. But they are coated with a coating that allows them to heat up really, really fast. So I can take and put 4 hamburgers in this, put them on 4 minutes, season them. I hold my salt on it, let them go for 4 minutes, flip them over and add them 4 more minutes, and in the microwave, and I have grilled hamburgers. And because we have a grill plate on the bottom and a grill plate on the top, when I set this down in here, we're going to get a grilled look to both of it. And we're going to get a taste. It tastes wonderful. Once I get them finished after 8 minutes, I season with a little bit of salt. But again, this is wonderful to have for your college kids who are going out there. It's great if you want a quick, fast way to cook chicken, hamburgers, you name it. We can do anything. You can do salad in it. It is just amazing. So I'm going to use this grill to go ahead and cook the rest of my chicken. So I had my chicken from earlier. I got some chicken. I am going to just lay it down in the grill. So you can see I'm going to lay it in the grill. And I'm just going to put this down the grill. I'm going to grab my other chicken breast. We're going to put those down, and we're going to season them just a little bit. Let's see if I can get this other one out of here. It has to be the dormant type one I get is stuck whenever you're doing this. So, and I apologize. I should have put my apron on, but okay. So I got that out. So we're good. So I'm going to wash my hands. I just handled chicken. Got to wash my hands. Again, remember, we do not want salmonella poisoning. So wash your hands when you do mess with your chicken. Now, so I've got this chicken in the grill, in the grill. Well, what do we want to do with chicken? We want to season our chicken, okay? We're going to season our chicken. Now, this, again, I'm just going to put salt, pepper, as I showed earlier, the same thing. I'm going to put a little pepper on. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder on it. And I'm also going to put a little bit of salt. And away we go. Now one of the things no one's asked me, well, can you go? Was this cook both sides at the same time? Yes, it will. But if you want the fabulous grill marks, as I cook my chicken about 6 minutes, and then and about 5 more, and I flip it over and I cook it for 5 more minutes. So it comes out with grill marks as if it had been on the grill. It tastes like it had been in grill. I'm going to flip them over. And we're going to flip them over. As you can see, our chicken breasts are still here. I'm doing 3 of them. One of the things I wanted to also say is that if in this grill, your grease and anything that's in something will run off because it's kind of stands up a little higher in the middle than it does around the side. So all that grease, you can just tilt it over and pour it off. That comes out, which makes it a lot healthier burger. So again, going to do salt, pepper, a little bit of onion powder, salt, pepper, garlic. Now, again, why you season your chicken is everybody seasons their chicken differently. You can put whatever you want. You can use a wonderful Southwest chicken seasoning on this. Again, I'm seasoning this with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a little bit of onion powder too in this situation because I like onion powder. In our house, I don't know about y'all, does anybody out there's house hate onions? I know my house hates the texture of onions, but in my situation, that's why I go ahead and add onion powder. So again, I put all these chicken breasts in here, seasoned on both sides. I'm going to put the lid on this. Now, just an FYI, you also can do casseroles in this dish. Yes, you can make a lasagna in it. What you do is this lid actually has a grill mode, or if we flip it around the other way, we will find that it is actually in casserole mode. But in grill mode, we're going to set it right down on top of here. Okay, so I'm going to set this in the microwave. I'm going to do this in the microwave. Remember I said I'm going to do about 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and then I'm going to flip them. So I actually have a separate microwave here. We're going to put this in. We're going to let them go for 6 minutes, and we're going to keep checking on them. So what have I showed you so far? I have showed you our sonic cooker. Wow, what a blooper reel for this. I've showed you our sonic chopper and how that it has wonderful blades, a wonderful sharp blade. It has a paddle for us to do cake mixes in. We actually mixed up our cake mix in here. We did our liquids first, then our powder. We did it about 3 minutes. We actually went and got our stack cooker big bowl at the bottom. We sprayed it. We put the cone in, and we put our cake in it, and we baked, and we put the cake in the microwave for 9 minutes. Okay, 9 minutes. In 9 minutes, we were able to get that cake in the microwave and going. And you saw the results. It is a bundt cake. Now you can make it a non-bundt cake if you don't want it. You just want to be a layer cake. You can actually utilize this by just taking out the cone and making it a layer cake and dividing up the recipe over to 3 layers. So again, I put that in this in our sonic chopper. Remember, our sonic chopper, what makes it different is it has a little thing on the top that we can put our liquids in. So we can pour our oil right here, okay? Or we can add that little bit of extra lemon juice for a lemon cake, etc. So again, supersonic chopper. If you haven't bought one before the end of your hostess party, make sure you buy one of these. They are wonderful. You will use it. I also use this to make smoothies in. It chops up ice really, really fine. I also use it to do snow cones. You can actually make snow cones in this by taking some ice and you give it 4 or 5 pulls. It's so sharp blades. Again, the surgical blades. It will crush it down, and then you add your snow cone syrup to it. You've got snow cones. I also showed you our cups that we got, our 2 cup and our 1 cup. One thing about these that you may not see was they actually nest on top of each other for storage purposes. Again, 1 cup, 2 cup. So you don't always have to worry, what is that 1 cup in that recipe? And look, what's the 2? We have these for you. So we're wonderful. I'm going to set these aside. We also had I showed you our large shakers. Now, what's the thing about these I wanted to show real fast is that I love about these is these they lock on top. So your salt where you have to put, normally we have to put rice in there or something to keep it from clogging. This won't. This is airtight, totally airtight. But I use this to make, and I'm going to do a class on this, making our own seasonings. Okay. So we see all the different Southwest seasoning and all the Canadian seasoning and all that. How about if you actually could do them on your own? Well, I teach a class on how to actually mix up the different spices in this, and we keep them in this container. So for our special spices, instead of going out and paying a fortune, and sometimes our spices are actually better. So I use these. They come in a set of 4. So our large spice containers that we use that. So I showed you that, and I did show you our mini shakers, salt and pepper shakers. These are wonderful to put in your purse, or if you're traveling, if you're camping. Wonderful thing to happen. There's 2 of them. You do get those when you have a party. So again, our little salt and pepper shakers. Now, what is your host going to get tonight if you help them to meet their goals? Well, our host tonight has selected our Crystal Wave set to as a hostess gift for having this party. So I wanted to show everyone a little bit of what this Crystal Wave set looks like. Okay, Crystal Wave is our crystal serving set, and what's so wonderful about it is it comes in a large, a medium, and a small. If you look at one of these and you hold it up to the light, you can see the light glimmers off of these. Okay, and these are wonderful serving sets for those potlucks or those places that you go that you need to serve something, but you want to find your bowl quick. This serving set is wonderful. It comes with the 3 bowls. It comes with a picture, a pouring picture, and it has a set of tongs that comes with it, salad tongs for your big bowl. It also comes with 4 cups. So again, we're getting all of this as a hostess gift when you have a Tupperware party. In addition, it comes with 4 plates. So what did I just say? We got all these bowls. Okay, we got all the bowls. We got the plates. We're going to stack the plates up. We're going to stack our picture up that comes with this. We have our tongs that comes with it, and we have our 4 cups. Now, again, don't you love the glimmer of this? This is almost like a clear disco ball. Okay, and the way the light hits them, they just shimmer all over the place. I will tell you that this set, you can use it in the top of your microwave. Sorry, your microwave. We're not doing the top of your microwave. In the top of your dishwasher for safe. They are recommended as hand wash only, but we have used them in our dishwasher. Just make sure they're in the top so that they do not melt. Because again, Tupperware recommend their hand wash. But this is our crystal serving set, and if you have a party out there for your host, through the end of August, you can win this set as part of your hostess gifts. Now, we'll let that set down. I like my stack fall. That's okay. It's the bloopers of having a party sometimes. I will say while everything is cooking, we've got everything cooking in the microwave. I want to talk to you about that. We have some August specials that those that did not see. We have our pressure cooker on sale. I have a wonderful recipe for cheeseburger pasta that you use for our pressure cooker. Our pressure cooker can hold a whole chicken or make a rotisserie chicken in the microwave in 10 minutes or less. It's wonderful because it's safe. It's quicker than a regular pressure cooker because it's got a safety valve on it that you can just easily let out the pressure very quickly. That is on sale this month, so get your opportunity to get that. I did show some earlier stuff that's on sale, like our tumblers that are on sale this month. Our new head wrap that we use for our women that if you have long hair, instead of putting your head in a towel, you put it in the wrap and you actually wrap it around, and that will help you to dry your hair fast because it's breathable and it dries your hair really fast. So I did that. We have just a lot of different things on sale at Tupperware. But I will tell you, for those of you that are here tonight, one of the things I also want to do is share the opportunity of Tupperware. Everyone asks me all the time, why did you join Tupperware? I joined Tupperware for one reason and one reason alone, and that was because I used our pasta cooker, and I loved it. And I'm a firm believer, if I like something, I'm going to share it with everyone, okay? So in this situation, I had that pasta cooker. I shared it. People loved it, and away I went. Tupperware is an awesome opportunity for you to go join out there. So join my team or join one of my recruits teams that are watching this. Make sure you join them and have a great opportunity, because just for joining, you get a wonderful opportunity to have 25% off the whole lifetime of your joining period. Join us for 60 days. And if you don't like us in 60 days, you don't have to do anything. You keep all the free stuff. But by joining, you get 25% off of all Tupperware. You also have the opportunity to get our sample items for the next catalog coming out for 35% off. But the best thing I could tell you about Tupperware that I like is that you can set your own hours. You can make as much money as you want or as less money, much money you want. There's no one to boss you around. There's no one to tell you what to do. You make your own Tupperware world. So if you have the opportunity, there is an enroll link at the top of your consultants page and the top of my page, the TupperwareGuy.com, or TN Super Savings Super Deals, or TNSuperDeals.com. You can check either one of those out, or check out your consultants at the top of the party that you're shopping. It says enroll. Again, you can enroll for $15 and get our virtual kit, or you can buy our huge big kit and get over around $600 or $700 worth of Tupperware for like $119. So we have one of our microwaves that's going on. So I've got our grill here, and I'm going to show you that my chicken, we're starting with the chicken. The grilled chicken is here. It's in the grill. I'm going to show you just in a matter of a few moments that we have grilled chicken. You see that? The juice is off the side. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip over my chicken, and I'm going to see if I can grab a pair of tongs, which we may or may not be able to have. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab just a ladle. So I'm going to flip this over and cook it for about 5 more minutes. So typically with chicken, it's usually about 8 minutes also. So I'm just going to cook it, flip it over to give it a little bit more, and we're going to stick it back in the microwave. I said I did about 6, so we're going to do about 8 minutes. I'm going to put this right back down in here, set it back in the microwave. Now remember, this grill, you can do hamburgers, you can do just about anything. You can do grilled veggies, you name it. Stick it in the microwave. We're going to let it go for again approximately 4 more. I'm going to just say 4 minutes. We can clear this out and hit 4 minutes, and our chicken will be ready. And my microwave, for some reason, has turned off or is unplugged. So I'm going to plug this back in. The joy of having microwaves is that technology is that you always hope that it's going to work for you. Sometimes it won't. So I'm going to put this again 4 minutes. We'll keep it going. Now, as you know, I was talking again about we've got our stuff still in the stack cooker. That is cooking. Our complete meals cooking over there, and some will be ready for this family. But as I was saying, joining Tupperware is wonderful. Now, in addition to joining Tupperware, we want you to host a party. This is super easy. All you got to do is say yes. We do all the work for you, and all you do is invite your friends. It's a super fast process. If you say yes tonight, or when you watch this in replay later or tomorrow, if you say yes, you will get a free gift for doing that, for hosting that. I'm also give you another special gift myself. But say yes to a date and a party to help your consultant out, your host out, or your consultant. Do a party for them. You will enjoy it. And the cool thing about Tupperware is when you have a party, you get lots and lots and lots of free Tupperware. So some of those items that I actually talked to you about earlier, like our stacker cooker or a micro pro grill. If you want to have a party, it's a great time to be able to get those at a really good deal if they're too expensive for you in the catalog. But I will tell you that I could have never have gotten a better piece of cookware than our Micro Pro grill and our stack cooker. Those are the two pieces that I use on a regular time. So I'm gonna step back here and look and see what we're doing here, and our meal will be ready here in just a few more minutes. But I'm not going to sit here on camera to show you the whole meal, but to tell you that thank you so much for coming to your hostess party. Check out the deals out on my page, the Tupperware Guy, Felicia Grubbs page, which is my.tupperware.com/Felicia Grubbs, and any of our other consultants out there. Check out their pages and look at some of the cool stuff that Tupperware's brought out. We did bring back, as of yesterday or 2 days ago now, our vintage collection cups and plates. This is the last of that vintage collection that we're going to release. They are wonderful. They remind you, they are retro. When I mean retro, they look like the stuff from mom and grandma had from the 60s and the 50s. The good thing is they're now all BPA safe and BPA free and dishwasher safe. So check those out. Those vintage items are selling out super, super quick. So again, I'm going to finish up this meal. And again, I'm just going to get it out and I'm going to unstack it, show it. We're going to cook the meal. We got our chicken that's completely done now at this point in the microwave. And we've got our other meal that's in the microwave in the other grill that's in the stack cooker. And you see, we got a cake. We did all of this in 20 minutes. 20 minutes from start to finish. So stacker cooker, the Tupperware Stacker Cooker, our turquoise blue stack cooker is what you want to pick up before this party ends. And if you want the Micro Pro grill, you can get that. If you think, hey, it's not too expensive for me on that or what it may be, have a party with me. Have a party. It's really quick. I guarantee you that you will get a ton of free stuff. And if you have a party, you also get half price items. So from this Tupperware guy from Nashville, Tennessee, thank you for your time. Everyone have a blessed night, and we will be back and see you soon. God bless. This is Tupperware guy signing out.